So this is part 2 of roasting the butternut squash. So when it comes out of the oven, it's going to look like this. It's going to be very soft and done. And what we're going to do is, I'm just going to move this a little bit to an angle so I can get to it. So you're just going to cut off the ends, both ends. Just cut those off. And then, well, you actually don't even have to cut the bottom end off. Really just the stem, I think, really is all you need. And then you're going to cut it in half like this. And so when you cut it in half, you can see that there is seeds inside. So we don't need the seeds. So we are going to get the seeds, get rid of the seeds. Scoop them out. It's okay to leave a little bit of the stringy stuff in there. Oops. Okay. Then you're going to take all the good, when you cook it at 450 for an hour like this and it gets really soft and good, it's going to come, the skin basically like it comes right off. So you can just take sections because, you know, remember we're going to put this in the blender when we're making the soup. So you can just scoop out. Sometimes some of the skin is, I mean, the skin isn't going to all just peel off, but for the most part it will. So if it doesn't peel off, you know, you can just do it with your hands. Put it in a container because you're going to need that for when you compose your soup with the broth and the sauteed onions in the blender or in the food processor or in the Magic Bullet. So you can also just like see how the skin is still on here. You can just take your knife, just get it off like that. So that's all you need to do. So that's how you roast the squash, cut the squash, scoop it out, and have it. You can do it ahead of time. You can do it at the same time you're, you know, the same time frame that you're going to do the soup, and it could still be warm, but you want it to cool off enough that you can actually work with it. You can, you know, handle it and touch it. So you don't want to do this when it first comes directly out of the oven because it'll be too hot. But so look, I'm at the very end of this half, and this skin is just basically coming right off. Look at that, beautiful. That's it. All right, let me just wash my hands off for a minute so I can turn off the camera. All right, so I'm going to end this session of Mom's Kitchen Lessons because I'm just going to do the rest of it. You don't need to watch me do the whole thing. It's exactly the same for the other one. I think I'll just cut off the stem. I'll just do the stem on this one, the stem side, and not do this side because really it's soft enough that when you cut it in half, you know, this skin, I didn't have to do, yeah, that's the end. So it just comes right off. I didn't really have to cut the end on the other one. I forgot like that, you know, actually we can use this. Look at that, came right out. Alrighty, so that's it. So that's the butternut squash. I hope you try the soup. Try to make the soup. Enjoy.